All right, what's up, guys? I'm here with Coach Kim. Kim is the Open leader, the Open czar this year. We're just gonna briefly chat through some things to know about the Open. We know a lot of people have questions, so here we go. The CrossFit Games Open. It's 3 workouts over 3 weeks, and it's the whole CrossFit global community that participates in it. Um, February 27th, March 6th, March 13th. Those are the 3 Fridays when we are going to do the workouts. They release one workout at a time, so it's a surprise. Nobody knows what it's going to be. They release them on the Thursday before that. So actually, February 26th, they'll release the first one. And then we will program it as the workout of the day on Friday for the morning classes. And then in the afternoon, from 5 to 8 p.m., afternoon, evening, will be Friday Night Lights, which is where we're encouraging you to do the workout if you can. If you can't, the morning classes will still have the workout going on. You can, if you can't be there Friday at all, or you want to redo it, you can do it on Saturday. You can do it Sunday afternoon. We'll have a group doing it, or Monday, anytime before 7 p.m. This is a yearly benchmark for our fitness. It's like a checkup for your fitness, like a checkup with your doctor, except I believe this is more predictive of your health because it's your work capacity, your ability to actually do things and enjoy your life. Comfort and discomfort is the theme for our 2026 Intramural Open because we know that it makes some people uncomfortable to put your name on the line there, have some accountability, but we encourage you to do it. So, real quick, Kim, I remember my first Open. I think it was 2018, and I was pretty new. So, just like a lot of you guys, like I signed up because other people were like, "You should sign up," and I was like, "I don't really know what this is, but I'll do it." I was a little intimidated, a little scared, but one of the workouts had burpees in it, and just for whatever reason, that's always been something I've been decent at. So. I did better than I expected. And I just remember being very encouraged by that. I remember my coach and other athletes being like, whoa, like, you did really good on that. And that will happen to you in the Open as well. There's going to be things, even if you feel like you're the most, beginner or you scale everything, I don't know if I can do this. There's going to be things where you're going to push hard. You're going to surprise yourself and you're going to be proud of yourself. And it's a really cool experience. You remember your first Open, Kim?
I do. I had just joined CrossFit as well, and so I was new. Everything was kind of new, but I just remember the community aspect of it, the Friday Night Lights, and it was just so fun. And you push yourself harder than you typically would, and most of the workouts are all approachable and doable, and so it was just fun being all together, working out together. So.
Yep. And like Kim just said, so these are just some common myths. Myth one, I can't do the workouts. The fact is, every workout has scaled options. Anyone can participate. Myth number two, I need to get, I just started. I'm going to wait till next year. The fact is, the Open is the starting line. It's not the finish line. It doesn't really matter where you're starting from. If you don't do it, if you're thinking, I'll do it next year, I'm not ready this year, you're going to look back and be like, man, I wish I had my records from that first year. So I would just say, just sign up and trust us. It's worth it to have this benchmark to look back on. It's only for elite athletes is a myth. The fact is, it's built for everyone. I'm going to show you one of the workouts from last year in just a second here that has the different levels you can see. And it's actually cool to me that it is the elite athletes do the same workouts we do. So the CrossFit Games athletes all start with the Open as well. So it is fun to see like what the tip of the spear athletes are capable of versus your everyday athletes, and it's cool to be able to compare that. The myth that I'm not competitive or I don't want to compete. The fact is, most people are just competing with themselves. Competition, it's not the goal of CrossFit. Being good at CrossFit is not the goal of CrossFit. What is the goal is your fitness, your work capacity across your life, and competition is a tool that drives you to work harder, which is going to get you better results. So that's why it is a big part of CrossFit. It's not because competition is the goal, it's because it's a means to an end. So you don't have to be competitive, but just for this event, it's fun to kind of put yourself out there and allow that to push you a little bit harder. And you'll probably surprise yourself. Okay, this is a workout from last year. So this is multiple levels you can see over here of the workout. It was 15 minutes, 15-minute AMRAP, 3 lateral burpees over the dumbbell, and then 3 dumbbell hang clean to overhead. And then a 30-foot walking lunge, which is just body weight. You put the dumbbell down and you do a body weight walking lunge. First of all the open workouts are time capped or an AMRAP. So it's never going to be a situation where, quote, everybody's waiting for you to be done or anything like that. It's like everybody's going to be done at the same time. A lot of the open workouts are like this one where the movements are relatively simple. Like most people can do a burpee over the dumbbell. A lot of people can do the hang clean to overhead, even if it's with the heavier RX weight, 30, 55, 50, 35. As long as you can do some of it safely, this is the time to actually push, and don't worry about the stimulus. Just as long as it's safe, go for that heavier weight. But there's also scaled options. So the scaled level is 35 pounds, 20 pounds, and then there's also a level called foundations. Kim, do you remember what that was last year for this workout, or close to what it was?
So the 3 lateral burpees over a dumbbell were probably just like a step over, and then the 3 dumbbell hang clean to overhead was probably just a really light weight, like a 10 pound.
Mm-hmm.
And then 30-foot walking lunge, maybe just some air squats, or it's just something simpler if you have an injury or something's going on, or you are new and you just want to move.
Yeah.
It's something simple like that.
It's basically like anything we need to do for you to be able to do the workout, we can do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's different age groups and all that kind of stuff too. So there will be a version you can do. So why register? Why actually pay the $20 at games.crossfit.com? So in the past, we've given you your intramural team, a bonus point for everyone who actually registered. This year we decided not to do that because we didn't want that pressure to be on you to do it just for your open team points. So it is optional. Just so you guys know, like the gym doesn't get any benefit from that financially. Same with the judges course, but we encourage you to do it simply because we believe it'll help you be fitter across your lifetime, because it's putting your name on the line for a little more accountability, intensity, something to train for, that yearly benchmark, that you have this objective, measurable, repeatable benchmark to look at and see where you are on the global leaderboard. It's like signing up for a 5K. You could just run the same course the next day, but it's just different when it's official. You push yourself a little bit harder. So optional, but we encourage everyone to actually sign up for the Open. Why do you sign up for the Open, Kim?
Well, I like data, so I like to see from year to year how things, just for myself. And they give you like a little badge, and you like get higher levels as you go through. So that's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's fun. All right, so how are we doing it? Workouts are released on Thursdays, and we're going to have a couple people from the gym do the workouts on those Thursdays on like Facebook Live or YouTube Live or something, so you can see a couple people do it from our gym. And then I've already said this, it'll be the Friday class, Friday Night Lights, makeups over the weekend. And for the Intramural Open, so the gym is split into 4 teams, and again, this is just to add a little bit more fun to it, a little bit more incentive to push yourself here and support the community. You get a point just for doing the workout, whether you're registered for the official Open or not. You get a point for your team just for doing the workout. You get an extra point if you do it at Friday Night Lights, and then there's more bonus points too. Top scores in each division, RX, scaled, male, female, masters. You get bonus points for PRs. So this is actually a way, if you're a newer athlete, you could get some PRs for your team, because it's like if it's a weight you've never lifted, if it's a movement you haven't done, like your first toes to bar, or maybe your first pull up, which happens a lot in the Open because you have some dedicated time and motivation to push harder to get it. Team with the most presence at Friday Night Lights, you get bonus points. So the winning team, you get to choose a Saturday workout for the whole gym to do together, and you guys can just kind of talk about that on your group me and pick something fun with your team captains kind of making the final call there. And then you get a banner hung in the gym. You can see the one from last year. It's hung up there now. Again, judges course, optional, but it's going to make you a better athlete, and you get to help judge people at Friday Night Lights. And just for those who want to go deeper, again, I think it's $10, and it's recommended or encouraged. So again, the real point, people who do the Open stay fitter across their lifetime, not because of your leaderboard placement, but just because you stay more committed, you're more confident, you gain more skills, helps maintain consistency, you have something to train for, and you're willing to be uncomfortable. So that's the theme of this year. One of the themes of our gym in general, because we acknowledge that growth happens outside of your comfort zone. So even, whether that's because you're new, it's uncomfortable, or you've been doing CrossFit for 10 years and you're just like, I don't really want to. I would argue that little bit of discomfort and signing up anyway would be good for you. So encourage you to sign up. Do you have anything else there, Kim?
And it's fun.
Thank you, Kim. Kim always. That's why she's the boss of this and not me. It is fun. It is a lot of fun. Friday Night Lights is a lot of fun. Even if you can't work out Friday nights, if you can just come and cheer people on for 30 minutes, it's a fun time to stop by and hang out. So register, show up, represent your team. Your first Open or your 10th Open doesn't have to be perfect. Just have to start, and I think you'll be glad you did, and you get a lot out of it. All right. Anything else, Kim?
No. Sign up. Come hang out.
Yep. If you have questions, reach out to Kim. You can reach out to me too, but Kim is leading the charge on the Open this year. So we'll see you guys at the gym. See you at Friday nights and on the leaderboard.